Hello Hunters, Sheepkyo here, and welcome back to Pokemon, the Leaf Green version. This is part number 7, and in the last episode we explored Mount Moon, and on this episode we're going to make our way through Route 4 and to Cerulean City, where our next gym lies ahead. And we're already going to start off here with our items on Route 4. Our first one is over here. It is a raspberry. That berry doesn't really do much if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we have 2 more items in this route. First one is around here. Okay, here it is, yeah. Great Ball. If you look right here, there is a Great Ball hidden right there, so that's gonna be a good thing. And yeah, as for these 2 people, I guess we'll talk to them before we get our last item. A punch of roaring ferocity, packed with destructive power. When the chips are down, Mega Punch is the ultimate attack. You agree, yes? Now, let me teach it to your Pokemon. And yeah, this guy will teach any of your Pokemon the move Mega Punch. I guess we'll go over it with Bolt here. Mega Punch is a really strong physical normal type move. It's 80 base power, 85 accuracy though. That's not really promising, so I don't really want Mega Punch. We'll be back when you understand the word the Mega Punch. Yeah, it's pretty weak. A kick of brutal ferocity, packed with destructive power. When you get right down to it, Mega Kick is the ultimate attack. Don't you agree? Okay, let me teach you your Pokemon. And yeah, same with Mega Punch. You can only be taught to one of her Pokemon only once. And yeah, Mega Kick. I'm not really gonna teach any of these moves to my Pokemon because I'm not really a fan of them, but I'll explain them. This is a 120 base power move with 75 accuracy. And yeah, that's not really good. Yeah, I believe we have 1 more item on this route, and there's also some new encounters here, so I guess I'll go over those now. There are quite a bit of encounters here if you include the water area, but none of which are new except for 2 that are in the grass. Ekans and Sandshrew. Now these are version exclusive. Ekans you only find in Fire Red, and Sandshrew you only find in Leaf Green. Anyway, here's the last item, TMO5 Roar. And that's already it for Route 4. We already did everything. There's a trainer right there, but we can't fight her until later. So yeah, that's really it. We can just move on now. To Cerulean City we go. Route 4 wasn't that long. And now we have a whole city to explore. Let's start with this house. I believe we get something useful in this house or the one right next to it. Only skill trainers can collect gym badges. I see you have at least 1. Those badges have amazing secrets, did you know? Now then, which of the 8 badges should I describe? Now this guy just describes the 8 different badges. I guess we will go over them. Boulder Badge. The attack stat of all your Pokemon increases a little bit. It also lets you use the move Flash outside of battle. Cascade Badge. Pokemon until level 30 will obey you. That includes even outsiders you obtain trades. Pokemon of higher levels will be unruly in battle, however. It also lets you use the move Cut outside of battle. Oh. Okay. Thunder Badge. The speed stat of all your Pokemon increases a little bit. It also lets you use the move Fly outside of battle. Rainbow Badge. Pokemon up to level 50 will obey you. That includes even outsiders you obtain trades. Pokemon of higher levels will be unruly in battle, however. It also lets you use the move Strength outside of battle. Soul Badge. The defense stat of all your Pokemon increases a little bit. It also lets you use the move Surf outside of battle. Marsh Badge. Pokemon up to level 70 will obey you. That includes even outsiders you obtain trades. Pokemon of higher levels will be unruly in battle, however. It also lets you use the move Rock Smash outside of battle. Volcano Badge. The special attack and special defense stats of all your Pokemon rise a little bit. It also lets you use the move Waterfall outside of battle. Earth Badge. All Pokemon will obey you. That's it. Okay, that's what all the gym badges do. We will figure that out as we get the badges, but it's always good to know now, I suppose. And I believe we get a hidden item here as well. Yes, we do. A rare candy. You want to come back here at least for the rare candy. You don't have to talk to that guy, but at least come over here for the rare candy, because that is always going to be useful. Again, I'm saving my rare candies until I really need them, but yeah, the more rare candies, the better. Anyway, if we go in this house, we have a bit to go over as well. Let's see what this sign says. Berry Crush. That's just a mini game. I believe that. I guess I'll go over that later, but for now, let's just talk to this guy. I can concoct a variety of medicine from berry powder. Using good berry powder, I can make any kind of medicine. Now tell me, have you any interest in berries? Ah, good. For you then, I have just the thing. We get the Powder Jar. A key item. There's something new on the second floor of Pokemon centers at the direct corner. They installed a wireless adapter machine for crushing berries. This is where you come in. I have a favor to ask, one that I can trust only to you. Could you make berry powder for me using that machine? Can I read? Don't forget, the machine is at the direct corner of Pokemon centers. I'll concoct medicine for you if you bring me some berry powder. Don't forget, crush berries into berry powder and bring it to me. So this is something that we're not going to do, but I'll explain it anyway. Basically, you go to the second floor Pokemon Center, and you do that berry crusher thing that it was saying on the signpost inside this building. And yeah, you create berry powder from that goes into your powder jar, and if you bring it to that old man, he'll make you some medicine. I don't know exactly what that means, but that is basically just how that minigame works. Again, I'm not going to be doing that because I'm only going to be talking about wireless features here, not actually doing them. But if you guys are able to do that, then you can go ahead and do that. It might be useful for you, who knows. But anyway, let's enter this building now, and we'll talk to both these old people. My husband likes trading Pokemon. You're collecting Pokemon for your Pokedex, aren't you? Would you please trade with him? Yeah, he has a trade for us to go over. That's just a map. And again, we see that message all the time, and I guess there's nothing new in the houses. Oh, there, do you happen to have a Poliwhirl? Would you agree to trade for my Jinx? And yeah, if you give him a Poliwhirl, then he'll give you a Jinx in return. And Jinx might be useful. It's not one of my favorite Pokemon, to say the least, but it can be pretty useful in battle, I suppose. Yeah, if you want a Jinx, I believe that's the only way you can get it in this game. So yeah, go for that trade if you want Jinx. And the people here were robbed. It's obvious that Team Rocket's behind this most heinous crime. Even our police force has trouble with the Rockets. That's how you know the government system and Pokemon is bad. Anyway, let's enter the Pokemon Center now. I believe that's our next stop on the list. And Bill has lots of Pokemon. He collects rare ones too. That Bill. I heard he'll do whatever it takes to get rare Pokemon. He's not above doing all sorts of things, I heard. Well, why don't you go upstairs and try trading Pokemon with your friends? You can get a lot more variety by trading. The Pokemon you get in trades grow quickly too. Yeah, if they're too high level, they won't obey you, just like that one guy said. Have you heard about Bill? Everyone calls him a Pokemaniac. I think people are just jealous of Bill, though. Who would want to boast about their Pokemon? Basically, everyone in the Pokemon Center is just talking about Bill. But anyway, let's just heal up here, because I obviously didn't heal off screen. I would have had to go through Mount Moon again if I wanted to heal. Anyway, now we have more to explore, so we might as well do that. Here's the Pokemon Gym in Cerulean City. We'll be entering there later. You're a trainer too? Collecting, battling. It's a tough life, isn't it? So is being a YouTuber, especially if your channel doesn't grow. Okay, Slowbro, use Sonic Boom! Come on, Slowbro, pay attention! I guess that Slowbro's not obeying her, or maybe he's just confused that she's telling it to use Sonic Boom. One of the two. Maybe both, who knows. Anyway, Repel not only keeps bugs away, it also works on weak Pokemon. Put your strongest Pokemon at the left of the Pokemon list. If your first Pokemon is strong, Repel's effect is boosted. Yeah, if you have a low-level Pokemon in the front of your party, then Repels won't really work. Do you know about Rare Candy? They don't sell it in shops. I think it makes Pokemon grow very quickly all of a sudden. I already explained that. It makes your Pokemon level up instantly. I guess that's going to be it for now. That's it for the Pokemarts. I believe the Super Potion is new. I could be wrong, but I believe it's new. Nothing else will be new, though. Anyway, I want a bright red bicycle. I'll keep it at home so it won't get dirty. What's the point of getting a bicycle if you're just going to leave it at home all the time? These are just some shiny new bicycles. Actually, I shouldn't be saying that. That's what I do with my bike. You're making an encyclopedia on Pokemon. That sounds amusing. Some of the Pokedex entries can be amusing, I suppose. If that Slowbro wasn't there, you could cut down that small tree. That way you could get to the other side. I think there's a way around it, though. There is a way around it, but now we only have a few more buildings to enter here in Cerulean City. Let's enter this one. And here we got another old man. Too much time, too little to do. There's nothing entertaining happening anywhere. Maybe you could be watching my Pokemon Leaf Green series, I don't know. Anyway, let's enter this place, the bike shop. A plain city bike is good enough for me. After all, you can't put a shopping basket on a mountain bike. These bikes are cool, but they're way expensive. Yes, bicycles are so expensive you can't buy them no matter how much money you have. Hi, welcome to our bike shop. Have we got just the bike for you? 1 million $10 You cannot buy this. Even if you somehow had the maximum amount of money you could carry. The maximum amount of money you can carry is 999,999 $. So, no matter what, you'll at least be one short. Although, let's be honest, you're going to be way more short than that. But no matter what, you're not going to be able to afford that. That's just plain and simple. But anyway, now we're going to head up to this bridge here. Because we have another battle up ahead. Let me make sure I have the right Pokemon up front. I want to have both up front, actually. For whatever Pokemon's going out first. That's right, we have another rival battle with Scully. Yo, the Sheep Killer, you're still struggling along back here? I'm doing great. I caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. Here, let me see what you caught, the Sheep Killer. Here is our third rival battle against our rival Scully. Starting off with Pidgeotto, that's exactly why I wanted both up front. And we're going to use Thundershock. I don't think we can one-shot because it's not a first stage Pokemon. Yeah, it's a two-shot. But still, we got a paralyze. That's good. Wow, he got stuck as well. Starting off strong. Yeah, we should get a nice two-shot in there. Nope, guess not. And that's annoying. Oh well, let's just use not Thunder Shock. I wanted Quick Attack, but it doesn't go down. I want it to go down. Sometimes it's not my fault that I misclick, but sometimes it is. It is my fault. Anyway, going Rattata up next. That's interesting to say the least. Let's go into King. Our only female Pokemon is called King. Oh, the irony. Anyway, let's use Vine Whip. I believe King learns Razor Leaf pretty soon. So that's going to be nice to have. So I actually want to have King up against the rest of this guy's Pokemon. Maybe Charmander. That could be evolved by now, but it's not evolved. Don't know why. And he has Ember now. That's annoying. That did a lot of damage too. Maybe Leech Life can save us, hopefully. Anyway, let's try Poison Powder next. We actually landed, wow. Normally I never land those power moves. Powder moves, not power moves. Ember, is that gonna finish us off? No! Wow. Now give me some HP. I need it more than usual. Another Ember will finish me off though, so that's a bit annoying. I don't really want to follow a Charmander when I'm an Ivysaur. So I don't want to constantly heal spam this entire battle. I just want to wait until I'm in range to finish him off myself. I don't think I can finish him off at this point, though. I don't think even a critical tackle would do the job. So let's use another potion, I guess. I don't like doing this, but I kind of have to. If he gets a critical, I'm done, though. Or burn, that'll be bad, too. But I think we're in range to finish him off now, after this poison goes into effect. Yep, we are in range to finish him off now, so let's just use Tackle. And there we go, Charmander's down. Nice. And his next Pokemon is a joke. It's not a joke later on, but right now it is a total joke. It cannot attack you. It only knows Teleport. So much for strong and smart Pokemon. Yeah, he can't attack you, so feel free to use your weakest Pokemon against this thing to get it some good levels. If you so want to do that. But I'm using King just because. And level 19 on King. And rival Scully was defeated. Hey, take it easy. You won already. Hey, guess what? I went to Bill's and got him to show me his rare Pokemon. That added a lot of pages to my Pokedex. After all, Bill's world famous as a Pokemaniac. He invented the Pokemon storage system on PC too. Since you're using a system, you should go thank him. Well, I better get rolling. Smell you later. I told you you'd be saying that more. And well, he's back already, ready to smell us already. Oh, yeah, right. I feel sorry for you. No, really. You're always plotting behind me. So here, I'll give you a little present as a favor. And we get the Fame Checker. Another key item, a chatty gossip like you. Yeah, because Red's totally a chatty gossip. That thing's perfect. I don't need it because I don't give a hoot about others. Alright, this time I really am gone. Smell ya. And one of you just went back again. Anyway, time to heal up. We have a bit more to do in this episode. So we've already done mostly everything in Cerulean City. We have a few more things to cover, but after that, we are ready to take on the gym. For now, we're going to head off to this bridge and battle a few more trainers. Route 24. People call this the Nugget Bridge. Beat us 5 trainers and win a fabulous prize. Think you got what it takes? I don't know, do I got what it takes? Probably not. Just kidding, I definitely do. I have Nidoking in my team. And starting off with Caterpie. I got Bolt up front, this should be nice and simple. Okay, what you got next, Mr. Bugcatcher or Weedle? Okay, what you got up next? Metapod. That's a bit better, but still something I'm editing out. Kakuna is down. I don't know if I showed it before, knocking it out, but there we go. Kakuna's down. And Bugcatcher Kale was defeated. Woo, good stuff. Alright, and Bolt hit level 19. That is some pretty good stuff. Anyway, I think I want King up front now, even though King may or may not be able to do well against his last Pokemon. I do still want King to get some screen time. Anyway, apparently now it's serious. You heard that, Bugcatcher? It wasn't serious for you. That's what this last thing's again, right? Oh, it's a Pidgey. Yeah, since what we're doing is essentially a gauntlet of trainers, I don't really want to show every single Pokemon that we've already knocked out before. I don't think we've dealt with Oz before. We might have. Actually, I think I actually have. I probably did back in Mount Moon. So, but just in case I haven't, because my memory's bad, I'm going to show this Oz anyway. We're only one tackle like knocking out anyway, so it doesn't matter. And I quad resist that Absorb, so you're only going to heal 1 HP from that. And that's not going to make a difference, especially when I get another pointless critical. Alright. Anyway, what do you got next? You got Bellsprout. Actually, I think we've seen both these before. But we're still, again, one tackle away from knocking it out as I say that, so it doesn't matter. Well, if we miss, then we might as well have edited this out, but it's too late now. Because unless we miss a second time, there's not enough time left to make that edit necessary. Yeah, there we go. And King, not leveling up quite yet. How could I lose? Because you had all grass types, that's why. Actually, you got a Pidgey too, that's decent, I guess. Here's number 3, I won't be easy. What are you, a poet? Anyway, not another youngster, but youngster Timmy would like to battle, starting off with Sandshrew. We've definitely seen you before. Sandshrew is down, and King grew to level 20, that's what I like to see. And no Razor Leaf yet, might be a few levels later. Ekans, we've seen you as well. And Intimidate's gonna make this take long, so yeah, I might as well edit this one out. Oh, we got a critical! Okay. Wow. Youngster Timmy. Yeah, definitely stomped flat with that critical tackle. It's not often I get criticals when they're actually useful, but when I do, it's awesome. Anyway, let's have Curtis, I guess. Bolt is going to be useful in the gym, so yeah, I'd rather use Curtis right now. And no, I'm not getting tired, especially since I'm using a Pokemon I haven't used in this Gauntlet trainer so far. And by the way, that's why I'm being so heavy on the edits right now, because not only have you seen Pokemon before, but there's a bit more we need to do in this episode, and I don't want it to drag on too long, so I might as well just edit out any battle we've already seen before, any redundant battles, just to make this episode's length decent instead of way too long. Anyway, Nidorann's down. Although we have Nidoran, we haven't battled male Nidoran before now, so... And I just talked over that, so I guess no need to do anything about that. Nidoran female is down, and our 4th trainer on this gauntlet of 5 trainers is down. I lost 2. That's right, and yeah, we have 5 trainers to battle here, and then we have 1 over there. I'll be talking about him after we battle this guy. Okay, I'm number 5. I'll stomp you. I think you're going to be stomped flat just like all these other trainers. I don't know. Let's see. We got Mankey. I don't think we've battled Mankey before. We've seen it, but we haven't battled it. And Curtis can do really good against this anyway. Peck. Not a one-shot. Pretty close, though. And Low Kick did quite a bit because I'm pretty sure that was based on the opponent's weight. Anyway, Poison Stink's going to finish you off. There we go. And Camper Ethan was defeated. Whoa, too much! Yeah, Nidoking is a bit too much for you, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, this guy. He is a trainer, obviously. And wow. Is that attention to detail I see? Going slow when you go up and down the stairs? Wow. But anyway, enough of that. That guy's a trainer. Before you battle him, he'll give you a nugget. And then once you defeat him, that's it. But in Fire Red and Leaf Green, there is a bit of a flaw in the system. If you lose to this guy after battling him the first time, you go back to him, he'll give you another nugget. So you could exploit this to get an infinite amount of nuggets. Normally I wouldn't like to exploit such things in a walkthrough, but I think I'm gonna exploit that to get a lot of money, because I'm gonna need a lot of money later, and getting lots of money isn't the easiest thing in Kanto, unless you constantly do versus seeker stuff, but nuggets is way better than battling trainer after trainer, even with an amulet coin, which doubles the amount of prize money you get, by the way. Yeah, even doing that, it's not as good as getting the infinite nuggets. So yeah, then I'm going to exploit that to get the infinite nuggets so I can get a crazy amount of money, because I'm going to need it later. So yeah, I'm going to be exploiting that. You guys don't have to if you don't want to, but I am, because it's going to be good for me down the road. But anyway, now we're about to take on the gym. So here we are. And there are 2 gym trainers in here, and then the gym leader, of course. None of them use Pokemon we've seen before, if I'm not mistaken, so no editing out here, but let's talk to this guy. Yo, champ in the making! Let me give you some advice. The leader, Misty, is a pro who uses water-type Pokemon. You can drain all her water with grass-type Pokemon. Or you might use electric-type Pokemon and zap them. At this point in the game, the only electric-type you could have would be Pikachu. Leader Misty, winning trainer Scully. Of course Scully is ahead of me. He always is. Yeah, the rival's always one step ahead of you. I've said this before. Splash! I'm first up. Let's do it. But yeah, I don't remember what I was saying. But yeah, he has Horsey here. It's a Pokemon we haven't seen before. Use double kick right there. That's if we get a crit, we'll take him down now. Of course we don't. I didn't use Focus Energy, so I wasn't expecting it. And that's gonna be super effective because Nidoking is part ground now after evolving from Nidorino. And her speed fell, but it doesn't make a difference. That's just how good Nidoking is. And Horsey goes down. Up to level 20 on Curtis. There we go. And next Pokemon, Shelder. Not good for Curtis, so I'm going to switch out. Because Shelder is a pretty good physical Pokemon. Yeah, physical wall, I mean. It can take physical hits very well. And its physical attack isn't too bad either. Its special defense is terrible though, so Bolt should be able to one-shot with Thunder Shock. And actually, remember what I was saying now. Pikachu is the only electric type you could have at this point, but there are a few grass types you could have at this point. You could have your Ivysaur evolved from Bulbasaur if you pick that as a starter, and if you didn't pick that, there are some other options as well. If you have Leaf Green, you can get Bellsprout, and if you have Fire Red, you can get Oddish. So, yeah, you will always have something to deal with this gym, even if you didn't get Pikachu and you didn't start with Bulbasaur or both. You still have options to deal with this gym. So yeah, that's nice. And now I'm just gonna use Bolt against this last trainer over here before the gym leader. What? You? I'm more than good enough for you. Misty won't have to be bothered. That overconfidence is gonna get you destroyed in battle. Let's go. We have Goldeen, another Pokemon we haven't seen before. And it's the same level as our Pikachu. That shows great things for what the gym's gonna be like. And it's gonna be a nice 2-shot, and they don't attack us, so that's all good. And I'll just finish him off with Thunder Shock now. And Goldeen goes down. There we go. And Picnicker Diana was defeated. You overwhelmed me! Yeah, with 2 Thunder Shocks from a Pikachu. That's overwhelming, I know. You have to face other trainers to see how good you really are. I didn't read these people's dialogue after battling them, actually. Misty is a trainer who's going to keep improving. She won't lose to someone like you. Oh, you say that, but I got 2 Pokemon with advantage against her Pokemon. Ha, you're a new face. Only those trainers who have a policy about Pokemon can turn pro. What is your approach when you catch and train Pokemon? My policy is an all-out offensive with Water-type Pokemon. Our second gym battle. Leader Misty would like to battle, starting off with Staryu, another Pokemon we haven't seen before. Anyway, let's just use Thunder Shock. Staryu's pretty frail, so this might one-shot. No, it doesn't. Okay. That shows great things for our next Pokemon. At least we get paralyzed it though, and he's hardened. So nothing bad here. Even though we don't one-shot it, it's still not bad. There we go, Gaddy. Star U. It's not Star U. It is... Star Me. Her next Pokemon, and her strongest, level 21. This is pretty dangerous. It's pretty strong, really fast. Actually, really strong and really fast. And yeah, that should show you guys how fun this battle is going to be. I didn't even get to get off my Thunder Wave, which that would have been essential for this, but we couldn't even get that off, so... Yeah, that's fantastic. Switch isn't going to do much, though, because that's considered a physical attack, and Starmie's physical attack isn't that great. Neither are its defenses. So if we can actually get a move off... Are you serious? If we can actually get a move off, then this thing might not be too bad. But we missed Leech Seed twice in a row, so that's going to be fantastic. Anyway, Leech Seed is going to be nice for us in the long run. And Poison Powder, since we didn't get to paralyze it, I suppose. There we go, we actually land that one, wow. There we go, nicely poisoned. And we're going to heal a bit every turn now, and it's going to lose quite a bit of HP. Which is going to be nice against this Starmie. This is the same strategy we used against our rivals Charmeleon. Anyway, I want to use another potion, because King's going to probably go down in the next hit. But it's not using Water Pulse, which will probably do more damage than Swift, because Swift isn't a good move for Starmie. But the AI probably considers it a special attack, because that's just how early Pokemon game AI works. Anyway, yeah, it's only using Swift, so... Yep, we finish it off. Starmie goes down. And King levels up from that. Wow. Level 21. Same level as that Starmie. And Leader Misty was defeated. Wow, you're too much. Alright. You're gonna have the Cascade badge to show you beat me. And we get 2,100 Pokédollars for winning. The Cascade badge makes all Pokemon up to level 30 obey. That includes even outsiders to get trades. There's more. You can now use Cut anytime, even outside of battle. You can cut down small trees to open new pathways. That's going to be pretty useful. We've already seen quite a few places we've walked off because we weren't able to use Cut. You can also have my favorite TM, TM03, and that contains Water Pulse. Use it on an aquatic Pokemon. Water Pulse is a pretty good water type move, especially for early game. 60 base power, 100 accuracy, not bad at all. And I'm pretty sure only one of our Pokemon can learn it, and that is Nidoking. No need to teach it to him. He gets better believe it or not, he gets better options for water moves later on. Nidoking's move pool is very diverse. Anyway, we defeated the gym leader. You beat Misty. See, what'd I tell you? You and me, kid, we make a pretty darn good team. Whatever you say. And now that the Cerulean City gym is taken down, I believe that is time to call it a day. So, in between episodes, I'm not going to do any leveling up because I'm probably good until we get a bit under-leveled again. We're on about the same level range as everyone else right now. So yeah, no need to do any level up stuff. But yeah, off screen I'm going to get lots of nuggets. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode where we're going to be ready to take on more stuff in the Kanto region. I'll see you guys then. Happy hunting!